All right, it is April 6, 2023. They have a bunch of venting going on. I believe they stacked it yesterday, the 5th. Today's the 6th. And we're seeing, hey, good morning, Tony. We're seeing a bunch of pressurization, I guess. Hey, Paul Shields. Plastic mug. Took me a moment to get the sound going. Just checking out the site here. They are moving humanity forward here at SpaceX, and I think it's worth noting the effort they put in and where we're going once they launch this thing. So the stacking was yesterday. I've got a conversation with somebody at the NASA technology spinoff office in about an hour to talk about space debris licensing of the technology that NASA developed around that. What Dress Rehearsal says Norway. Yeah, Norway space dude. Yeah, George from Liverpool. George Jones. The poem "To strive, to seek, to find, but not to yield." That was Lord Tennyson. There was somebody that put the whole quote as a message on the video. It's a cold, slightly windy morning here. Mostly overcast. The sun is not visible at all, but it is light outside. We're seeing a lot of venting over by the tank farm. Maybe they have these blue, I don't hear them, but they got some blue HVAC things over there. Some of this vapor that we're seeing might be from those blue backup generators. That's just a speculation. I haven't been over there today. Hey, Ken. Thanks for the contribution yesterday, Ken. And that's awesome. Thank you. There are some... there's a family here in the SpaceX area that they make some rockets and stuff like that. Yeah, we might see a launch this month, possibly. I think it just depends on it depends on approval to launch, I think, basically. Yeah, but there's a family here that makes MSX, and they make rockets, and they put together like almost a life-size, proportionally replica size of the tower, as well as the rocket that you can put together as like a puzzle. So I'm gonna go get a few of those and post them here online and show them in the video. And I think they sell them for anywhere between $20 and $200, depending on if you just want a rocket or if you want the whole tower complex. So I'm going to help promote that a little bit in the coming days, I think. There are some tour buses that come through, and I think if I could show meet up with some of those people that lead those tour buses. We could link them up to the MSX people with their rocket stuff, and that could help them out. But okay, it is chilly. We have some type of a cold front coming through, but we did have some rain this morning also. So we can see there is some fog up at the top. Liam says no closures till next week, so no wet dress rehearsal today. Good info there. Larry Massey, good morning. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, good. The weather's here. Weather here is cloudy with temperature 62 Fahrenheit. Yeah, 62 is cold here. 17 Celsius. The wind is from the northwest at 18 miles an hour. So it's a windy too at 29 kilometers. The current humidity is 100%. 62 Fahrenheit, 18 miles an hour. Wow. You know, I recently looked at the lake in Antarctica, and I believe they're like negative 87. I'm not sure if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius. I think it's around negative 87 Celsius up in Antarctica, around the Lake Vostok area. So we definitely have it warmer here. One of the great pieces of info about the Lake Vostok area is even though it's so cold over there in Antarctica, the ice and the snow still builds up around the buildings over there. So if that were on another planet and you wanted to collect the ice, it would still be possible. There's still snow buildup around the buildings, making it easy to collect the water. Back with you. But I did want to showcase that SpaceX is moving it forward here for everybody here on the planet, and that's something considerable. Sometimes it's not so obvious. Again, one of my wishes, one of my desires is that we have this large Starship. The stack is on, says the X-Borg. And it is about 126 feet tall, I believe, the Starship. So we want to possibly send a Starship to Enceladus, just this little top piece to Enceladus. But because we need it to land on the planet, the moon. We need to land on the moon Enceladus, right? So, but we don't need it to be 126 feet tall. All we needed is to be about 20 feet tall. So we need the fuel area of the Starship, and maybe we don't need so much liquid oxygen. Maybe we don't need so much liquid methane on top. So maybe once they get a Starship into orbit, maybe they can open up the bay and take out a little mini Starship, and it'll can have enough oxygen to get it to Enceladus with enough methane on top to get it to Enceladus. And then we need a cargo bay, about a 20-foot tall cargo bay with a 30-foot diameter. Of course, the Starship is about 30 feet, 29 feet diameter, so 9 meters. So we need we need to figure out how much fuel do we need, how much oxygen, how much methane, and we need about 20 feet tall for the cargo bay, because when we get to Enceladus, we want to fill it up with about 20 feet tall and a 30-foot diameter radius of water and or ice. So if you're a designer, send some designs about what that might turn out to be. We need to figure out how much, when they get the Starship into orbit or whatever craft it is, they got to open it up and bring out a little mini Starship, and then we got to fuel it up in space, and then we can send it to Enceladus. So let me make sure I'm zoomed out. Okay. To get to Enceladus, if we do have a little mini Starship, this big Starship has to get there into space first. So this one has to succeed for us to get to Enceladus. If we use a Starship, a mini Starship. So I hope this gets into space soon. Okay, the X-Work says they updated their website saying they can do 150 tons to orbit in the future. Awesome. The Enceladus vehicle can be up to 150 tons. Thank you, the X-Work. That's excellent information. Liam says the full stack is 120 meters. Starship is 50 meters tall. Yeah, 50 meters tall. That's correct. Yeah. Which comes out to, I think, about 126, 510, about 150. Is it more than 164? Maybe 164 feet tall, I believe. The Starship, Liam. 120 meters, not feet. Yeah. 120 meters. No, I think it's about 100. Well, just the Starship itself, I believe, is about 164 feet, 50 meters. So 120 total for the whole Starship booster. Larry says, when you have banana trees, is one male? Okay, I believe the banana trees are just self-pollinating. I don't think there's a male-female for banana trees, but maybe. But I don't think so. I think they're all just they all just produce bananas, Larry. I did do an update on the fruit trees. Oh, thanks, Liam. And I got I now have a cherry tree, a peach tree, a avocado tree, citrus orange tree, and a banana tree. So, but you can have all the trees you want, but they have to grow too. So it takes a little time, and maybe it won't survive the wind and the dryness out here. So we'll see. I'm doing what I can to help them continue to grow. Okay, the X-Work says you'll need some systems engineers starting early in a variety of disciplines, including communications, electrical, mechanical, materials engineering. It can fold up the same as the James Webb. Huh. Yeah, I do have a couple engineers already. The SpaceOceanCorp.com website has a team page, and you can see we got a senior systems engineer, and we have another person as well. So we've got a team of about 13 people right now. Looking to grow it to about 90 people. The X-Borg, if you have any designs that you can send me about folding up and stuff like that, that'd be interesting to take a look at. Yeah, Shenandoah, nice to see you. Good morning. Liam says they're probably pressurizing the Starship and conditioning the tank farm. Oh, conditioning the tank farm. That's interesting. I haven't heard that before. Chris from Austria, Rico. Chris Rico. I could do some zooms if that's important. I found my other phone, not my best phone, but I found my second phone, so I can zoom a lot better than yesterday. This is an iPhone 13. My iPhone 12 Pro Max is gone, but I was using a yesterday. I was using an Android phone that I'd bought the day before, but I managed to locate my iPhone 13. Midnight in Tasmania. Hey, David. This is what we were looking at yesterday. They had the drone over on the left side there, and they were trying to get it to line up, I guess. I got some photos that I uploaded, some video of the small space there between the two ships. I guess it took them a while to get it right, how they wanted it. We don't see anybody around the launch site, around the platform this morning. We do have the green lights on the tower, though. Looks like they have that big crane up in the background. I wonder what they're doing with that. It looks to be just standing. The wind is from the right, from the north, from the right side of the screen. The wind is coming. You can see the stuff blowing to the left. So the wind is from the right. So they have the crane facing backward into the wind. The export says you can start with examples of how NASA sent multi-function probes to Saturn and to Mars and Pluto, where they had multi-role craft where one stayed in orbit after dropping the vehicle. Yeah, we're looking into maybe an orbiter as well as a surface vehicle. That's correct. To have two, you know. Chris says the first contact of the repeated stacking was a big move from the booster. Okay. So Chris, nice. Good morning. The Eternal Dame, good morning. Reconfigurable computing, electronics, FPGA. Yeah, this is Justin. This is correct. I did change the name. I hired a bunch of people. Some people joined the mission here at Space Ocean Corp, or Ocean Camera Space Corp. You know, I trademarked the name Ocean Cam, so that name is not going anywhere. And if we do have once we do that mission to Enceladus, yeah, I've had I did some work and it affected my lungs. Once we do that Enceladus mission, we're going to have some cameras on that mission, about 5 of them. And those cameras will be called Ocean Cam. Nice watch, Justin. Field Programmable Gate Array. FPGA. Yeah, I still got some cough in me from the work I did. Justin, no, the dash is now still dirty. Thanks for the question there. Okay, the Mars helicopter has FPGA, where they program it for missions. Awesome, cool. Next road closure is Monday at 8 in the morning. All right. Thanks. Possible road closure. You know, some of the early days for, I guess, the public sector of NASA, we got some of that video footage and I guess some of the audio between some of the astronauts on the moon and other stuff. I wonder what kind of audio is going on here at SpaceX between the different people and what they're thinking. That'd be something cool to listen to or watch later on if they ever record any of it. No launch today, says Tony. The export says the April 14th current launch target. Justin, I have had some jobs around the country, so I have been moving quite a bit, and I don't currently, I'm not currently working anywhere else at the moment, but I still have, I'm with a company where they may send me somewhere where I may choose to do something else. If you know of any good work I can do around the country, something fun, I've been taking a few days to think about some fun things I might do rather than some of the stuff I have done in the last couple of years. So if you know something fun, let me know where I can make some money doing something. I'm still moving the ocean, Space Ocean Corp thing forward, and if we get the investors for that, then that'll be something fun. But in the meantime, while that's happening, I can do some other near-term fun things. Tony, I don't think that's going to be too profitable. Knitting, says Tony. A launch license in the next few days. That would be awesome, Liam. Wow. Undersourced, says Justin. What would I do in Australia? Send me a message and I'll consider it, because I've got a credit card. I can hop on a plane, but it's got to be profitable once I get there. It's got to be making some money on it. So, you know, we're coming into the summertime here. We're still in the, I guess still in the springtime, but we're going to be coming into summer here, and I'm not sure it'd be worth going to this. Maybe it would be. Maybe as long as it'd be profitable, maybe I'd consider it. But you know, I'm looking forward to a summertime, and to leave the northern hemisphere to go to the south. You know, for this time of year, maybe not such a good idea. For me. Well, I need some ideas. I definitely need. I could use some ideas. I've been thinking about SpaceX for the last couple of years, and I need some help thinking about other things. You know. I just took a welding course. I could do a lot of welding and make a bunch of money doing that, but I'm still thinking about some other options. Justin says their winter over there is still summer in most countries. I got you. Yeah. Good morning, Tiff. Good morning. Yeah. Good stuff, Tiffany. Let me get some close-ups of the Starship here. Yeah, so there aren't any vehicles at the base of the Starship, of the booster here. It is yeah, no activity on the bottom. That's something I said earlier, but I'll say it again. Um, Mostly just a pressurization and I guess whatever else they're doing here. Loading. Yeah, we might consider that they're filling today. I think there were some yesterday. They brought in definitely some nitrogen tankers. I didn't really stay around during the daytime yesterday, but when I was leaving yesterday, hey Helena, um, I did see some tankers coming in. I think nitrogen at least, and probably they brought a bunch of other ones in. Yep, look at that. Let's get this up. Yeah, well, one thing I haven't seen is I haven't seen any methane tankers. Okay, Sir Chris says this weekend. This weekend is Easter for those who celebrate. Awesome. I didn't know that. Thanks. Yeah, they did it to Helena. Yeah. Good to see you. Awesome. Just celebrated Passover. Awesome. Nice. Right on. So I'll probably do another 5 minutes. Yeah, Justin, we have several mods here. I just added Liam as a mod. We need some more mods here. Thanks, Liam. If that's okay with you, I just made you a mod. You've been here long enough. Justin, I'm all for mods. I like having some mods here. Gotta be ready for when we have like 50,000 concurrent viewers, and maybe someday that'll happen. Tesla bots cover them too. That's interesting. Um, we're going to probably want a robot on the Enceladus mission, possibly even 4 to 6 robots. So one of the things about Enceladus is we don't know the actual conditions on the moon. So we may need like somebody out there with a shovel to shovel the snow into the storage containers, or to go and take the bucket to the water and pick up the water and put it in the storage container. So if we have some robots, whether they're Tesla bots or there's another company that makes really good robots. I'm not We don't have to stick with one. Boston Dynamics and make some good robots. So if I covered robots, that would make a lot of. Yeah, Liam, you're a mod. That would make sense. Where can I find out information about the Tesla bots? I've heard about them. I have not. I don't know much about where they're being made or the team that are making them. I'd like to learn more about that. Where can we see that? Hey, Robert, nice. Subscribed. Robert Wills. Good. Two to 400 is correct. I think the max we've had around is around 3,000 something. We've had in the thousands a few times. Silly Tiff, crazy. Thanks. 100%. Thank you. Wow. That makes a difference, Tiff. So thank you. Big time. Chris subscribe. So Chris says the Tesla R&D hard to find info on the bots. Tesla R&D. Okay, R&D. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so what are we looking for? Well, today is the day after the stacking. The weather in Texas is about 62 Fahrenheit, Colin, with about, it's kind of windy. Yeah, not sure what the next step here is, Robert. Whether it's some type of cryo testing or... Not sure. Justin says next will be the cryo test. Okay, interesting. Alan, nice. Oh, so I occasionally like to throw in some chat about non-SpaceX stuff, and I think that sometimes makes certain people not so happy. So, case in point, if we were to look at one of the live stream from yesterday, at the end of a 5-hour live stream, I added my perspective as a world-class meditator to the very end, and I think yesterday I had there were like 14,445 subscribers, and then it went down to 14,434 subscribers. I think some people got to the end of the live stream yesterday and they clicked unsubscribe. and then so, but then it goes back up again, so yeah. Okay, so the weather here is 63 Fahrenheit, 17 Celsius. The wind from the northwest. So northwest is from the right. You can see the stuff blowing to the south there. And there is no rain right now, but it did rain this morning a little bit. Liam says Elon will consider a safe liftoff without blowing up the stage 0 a success. Yeah, so that means if the booster clears a tower and it doesn't blow up, that's a success, which is a good thing. If they can launch the Starship up with the booster, that's the goal here. Ice storm yesterday, says Sir Chris. Oh wow, up in Canada, huh? Today foggy and cold. Oh wow. You know, with the ice storm, was it what kind of an ice storm was it? Was it did you guys have hail? How did the I got to learn more about ice, because this moon in Enceladus has apparently a lot of ice, negative 200 Celsius or something, and very cold and icy. How would the Starship orbit? Robert, I think for the first launch, they're doing a suborbital. They're going to do orbital speed, but suborbital. Yeah, I guess I could look up at the Canada area and learn more about the ice up there. Because collecting ice is basically what we're looking to do in space. Good part of the city lost power. Well, 91 Fahrenheit in Florida. Justin, I'm not sure about that. Liam says a RUD on the launch pad would be the largest non-nuclear explosion in history. I don't know about the largest one. Hey Gerald, good morning. Thank you. All right, I'll do a few more minutes and then I'll wind it up. I'm not going to add any ending to this stream here. I'll just, in about 2 minutes, we'll finish it up. I'm going to go eat some breakfast, and if there's something you'd like to see, let me know. I can do a 360 with the camera here. Yeah, I'll do a quick 360. Robert says 9 Celsius at his location, and it's rainy. We're at 9 degrees Celsius. Awesome. Thanks, Justin. I don't know. Let me see what it says here. On the 20th of April, there will be an eclipse of the sun in the Esmouth, Western Australia. Awesome. So there's going to be an eclipse of the sun on the 20th, 420. Lim says the Russian N1 rocket explosion holds that record. You know, is that, so we're just talking rocket explosions. We're not talking like hydrogen bomb explosions or anything else. We're just talking about biggest rocket explosion in history. I got you. 1 Celsius. Okay. All right, I'll do a 360 here. We'll get the shot of the ocean just real quick. So this is looking directly south here. .421, Sir Chris's birthday. You can see east, the Gulf of Mexico is pretty, some big waves out there. We got some wind today, so. Kakarotox. 62 on the 21st. April 21st. Wow. This is, that's the immortal Space Ocean Corp truck here, Ocean Cam. That's my truck, actually. Hey, Jill. Looking north, South Padre Island. South Padre Island is in the distance in this direction. You can see the roadway up over there, the bridge over the bay there. The dash, I got you. I gotta put the stuff somewhere. So Justin. Yeah, happy birthday, Sir Chris, later this month. Good stuff. It's been great having you here. And it's worth noting that the Hoppy over here, that ship over there, that could potentially be a model for a lander on one of these moons here. Gerald. Looks like I went over the 2-minute time frame here. Okay, so wishing you the best wherever you're watching this from, whenever you're watching. It is the 6th of April, 2023, around 9:33 Central Time. That's at 10:33 Eastern. And see you on the next one. Thank you so much, Tiff, for the contribution. And it's nice to see here new faces, nice to see new people. Justin, the other guy, nice to see you as well. Liam, welcome. Helena, very nice to see you and chat with you. Good night, good day to you whenever you're watching. Thank you, Tony, for being here. And see you on the next one. Nick, thank you. In 5, 4, 3, Justin, 2, 1.